kids and the grandchildren. We all stayed at a hotel. The state police? Yeah, we got
Good evening and welcome to the September 13th meeting of the Lowell License Commission. Secretary, when was the meeting posted?
Yes.
Number one on the agenda, please.
Starting with the meeting minutes for August 9th, 2018.
Move approved by Commissioner Krieger, seconded by Commissioner McCarthy. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? The motion carries. Next, please.
Following which we have an executive secretary report. Just to quickly present to the board that there was communications received from the Department of State Police regarding a license holder named Bay State Auto Sales, and also communication regarding a business known as Urbano Painting Inc. These communications have been dated August 22nd, 2018 and August 28th, 2018. This has to do with the open lot of Bay State Auto Sales at 418 Chelmsford Street.
Are we supposed to schedule a hearing for this, Ryan, or is this someone here?
Given the trooper's report, I would think the commission would want to have, possibly have the state trooper, Mass State Police, present himself before the commission to offer explanation. It doesn't pertain to the whether the particular business, Bay State Auto Sales, is still a viable business, which currently is licensed as a used car dealer.
So it says for many violations. Yeah, I think this board would want to hear the whole story before we proceed any further on this. Any other further commissioners have any other further comments on this? Or would they like to take this on now, or would you like to move it on for 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Put it on for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
For the
Motion
meeting
by
of
Commissioner.
September 27th.
Why don't we do that? Yep.
Okay. Proceeding with number 2, we have application for special one-day license to sell dispense malt beverages and wines only, or either one. Starting with the ratification for a license that was issued that should be August the 22nd, to Wendy Bloom of LTC for an event that's now taking place at Kerouac Park, the LTC Dinner in the Park fundraiser, Thursday, September 13th, 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Also for ratification license that was granted August the 28th, 2018 to Alexis Garcia of the Merrimack Repertory Theater for the events at the Nancy L. Donahue Theater, Liberty Hall at 50 East Merrimack Street. There are theatrical performances by the Merrimack Repertory Theater, starting with the event that's performance Native Gardens that was held September the 12th and is being held this evening, September 13th. Concession sales and service for 45 minutes prior to performance and a 15-minute intermission. Also for ratification, granted September the 11th, 2018 to Tabitha Garnett, catering manager of Aramark for Allen House, 2 Solomon Way at Faculty Showcase, Wednesday, September 12th, 2018, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Motion by Commissioner Donahue, seconded by Commissioner Howard, ratify all 3 licenses. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. Next.
Proceeding with applications by Tabitha Garnett for catering manager of Aramark Allen House, 2 Solomon Way. Lawyers mock trial and pre-law alumni reception for Wednesday, September 19th, 4 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Also an event at the Allen House, 2 Solomon Way Center for Women and Work, the 20th anniversary, Thursday, September 27th, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. And also the University Crossing 260, 220 Pawtucket Street. That would be the annual Difference Makers event for Wednesday, October 10th, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Proceeding with Alexis Garcia of the Merrimack Repertory Theater for the theatrical performances at the Donahue Theater, Liberty Hall, Merrimack Repertory Theater, starting with Friday, September 14th, and running inclusive to October the 28th, 2018. That'll be a total of 28 dates. For the concession sales and service, 45 minutes prior to performance and a 15-minute intermissions. Tim Shields of the Merrimack Repertory Theater, also at the Liberty Hall, Donahue Liberty Hall, 50 East Merrimack Street. Theatrical performances, Merrimack Repertory Theater, Murder for Two and Miss Bennett, Christmas at Pemberley. That would be starting at October 31st and running to December the 23rd, 2018. That's a total of 30 dates. Concession sales and service for 45 minutes prior to performance and a 15-minute intermission. We have David Henderson of the Merrimack Repertory Theater for performances at the Merrimack Repertory Theater, Donahue Theater, Liberty Hall, starting with January 9, 2019, and running to February 24th, a total of 30 dates. John Dyson of the Merrimack Repertory Theater to follow, also for theatrical performance at the Merrimack Repertory Theater, Donahue, Liberty Hall, starting with March the 20th and running to May the 5th, 2019. That's a total of 30 dates. And last is Edgar Cyrus of the Merrimack Repertory Theater, Donahue Theater, Liberty Hall, for theatrical performances starting on May the 8th and ending on May the 19th. That's a total of 10 dates. I believe Emily Horn is here, and it's my understanding Emily has withdrawn her application, but if you wish to.
That's fine.
Sorry. Yeah, I've changed my mind about the alcohol license. We're going to redirect the funds to other expenses.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. We have all applicants at the lectern. Just introduce yourselves, please.
Tabitha Garnett.
Hi, Tabitha.
I'm Edgar Cyrus from Merrimack Repertory Theater.
Good evening.
Tim Shields from Merrimack Repertory Theater.
Hey, Tim.
David Henderson from Merrimack Repertory Theater.
Hey, Dave.
Alexis Garcia.
Hi, Alexis.
John Dyson, MRT.
Okay. One big happy family, right? Okay. Who has not held one of these licenses before? All right. All three of you understand your responsibilities holding this license?
Yes. Understood.
All right, Mr. Wynn has told you exactly the do's and the don'ts. All right? And I know you guys have held them before, so no problem there, all right? Tabitha, good to see you.
Hi.
How you been?
Busy.
Very good, very good. Questions, comments on the board?
Move approval.
Move approved by Commissioner McCarthy, seconded by Commissioner Krieger. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Good luck with your events.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good evening.
You as well.
Is Kevin Duggan here? Kevin Duggan? Okay. I wasn't sure if he'd be here. He's scheduled to come for the next meeting, actually, September the 27th.
Okay.
Proceeding with the application for special events permit for amplified outdoor public entertainment. For ratification, special events permit for amplification. It was issued August the 22nd to Wendy Bloom, the Executive Director of the Lowell Telecommunications Corporation. Jazz music amplification brought in by the band at LTC Dinner in the Park, fundraiser at Kerouac Park, Thursday, September 13th, 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m.
Motion by Commissioner McCarthy, seconded by Commissioner Howe for ratification. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Now proceeding with the application by Parul Sangivi of Gurya. This is a dance and singers at the Heritage Festival, Saturday, September 15th, 2018, from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Samples Pavilion. Emily Horn for small concert with 6 powered speakers, Elevate Lowell Music and Art Show for Saturday, September 15, 2018, from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Lucy Larkin Park. Is Suzanne Cromwell here? Okay. And we have Raymond Kelly Richardson of the Lowell Police Department. Captain LaFerrier is representing the Chief of Police for the movie screening, Lowell's Police Safe Summer Movie Night, Friday, September 21st, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Cambodian Mutual Assistance Association, 465 School Street. Robin Dupel of Cobblestones for live music, a four-piece band, the Kinetic Sculpture Race, closing ceremonies for Saturday, September 22nd, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., outdoor area at 91 Dutton Street. Robin Dupel is also filing for Cobblestones for live music band for City Challenge Race, closing ceremonies for Saturday, October 6th, from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m., outdoor area at 91 Dutton Street. And that's all.
Everyone come to the lectern. Introduce yourselves once again, please, if you already have done so.
Hi, I'm Parul Sanghvi.
Hi, Pearl.
Robin Dupel, Cobblestones.
How are you, Robin?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I'm Emily Horn for Elevate Lowell.
Hi, Emily.
Hi.
Captain LaFerrier, any issues with these applications?
None.
None at all. Questions or comments from the board? Move approved by Commissioner Howe, seconded by Commissioner Donahue. All in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Wish you the best with your events. All right?
At least not for now. I'll put that up later. Okay. Proceeding with number 5 on our meeting agenda, we have applications filed by 2002 Enterprises, Inc., doing business as Good Deed, I believe, Electronics, Abdul Shams, president, for licenses for old gold, silver, and platinum, and also license for secondhand articles for premises at 581 Bridge Street.
Good evening. State your name for the record.
Good evening.
What is your name?
Abdul Shams.
Hi, Abdul.
Hi.
Everything in order, Ryan?
Yes, Mr. Shams had been a licensee several years ago at 474
490. 490.
490.
Bridge Street, and he was operating Video Thunder there. When he relocated to 581 Bridge Street, apparently he didn't realize that he should have notified the License Commission of the change in address and proceeded to relocate the business licenses for that address as well. Detective Reed of the Lowell Police Department wanted to follow up on this matter. I've been in communication with Detective Reed, and I'm sure he's been in communication with Mr. Shams. And so now Mr. Shams is before you, wishing to have his licenses for the new location
That's fine.
approved.
Okay. Everything's in order?
Yes, it's
Not a
fine.
problem? Okay.
The corporation is a New Hampshire-based corporation, registered in Massachusetts, a foreign corporation.
Yeah.
It's active. It's-
Okay. Questions, comments from the board?
Just one question. Is this the
Agenda.
old pharmacy building right by St. Michael's Church?
Yes.
Thank you.
Move approved by Commissioner Krieger, seconded by Commissioner McCarthy. All in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. You're all set?
Thank you.
All right.
Proceeding with number 6 on our meeting agenda, we have requests for the 2018 Lowell Halloween Costume Bar Crawl proposal by What's Poppin' Entertainment, Mike Tecci, Nick Morano, and Robert Johnson. They're scheduling an event for Saturday, October 27, 2018, from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m.
State your name for the record.
Mike Tecci.
Hey,
What's
Mike.
poppin'?
I guess we're in a little quandary here.
Yep.
How do you want to proceed with this?
So we were informed today that they have the kids walk for Halloween that day.
Right.
So we're thinking maybe do it the week before.
Yeah, that'd be
Also want
great.
to inform you that we decided not to do the back-to-school crawl. Oh, you told them? Okay.
Yep.
So I guess maybe talk about the 20th of
Okay.
October?
And we're still talking about the two establishments, right?
Yep,
Okay.
unless otherwise able to do the other ones.
I think we went down that road.
Yeah.
Yep,
Didn't work out too well, unfortunately.
okay,
All right, thank you very much for moving the date.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate that.
no problem.
You guys have been very professional with us, and we appreciate that. Questions or comments from the board? Commissioner Donahue?
Since the last vote that we made, and I agree, they've been very professional and done everything that we've asked, I've thought about pub crawls. And a pub crawl, to me, is thinking of going 5, 6, 7 bars, and I know that's what your ideal would be. What we have now, it appears, we're only going to get 2 bars, as we did for the last one we voted on. I've done a lot of thinking that these 2 bars are right next to each other. You have 1,000 kids drinking in a very small area. We're not spreading it out over 4 or 5 bars. And I have some problem, I think, in the future, just voting for pub crawl with just 2 bars. I'm willing to listen, but I do feel that, want to see the crowd moving a bit more so they're not all congested and we have a problem. And I'd probably ask the captain if the police have an opinion as to that corner and the amount of people within that one area.
It does get congested, but I believe last year there were no issues or anything, and they pretty much were the 2 bars last year also. Yeah, I mean, if we can widen and get a couple of other bars involved, I have no problem with that, but I know they also are cutting down the amount of people that they're supposedly having, so hopefully that will kind of, because people end up dispersing anyways, and they end up going on to the other bars on their own, and that as time goes on. So they only stay in those 2 bars for a certain amount of time, and then they'll move on. And especially it makes it easier for us actually, because we're more concentrated in one area, so it makes our job a little easier.
Okay, if the police feel comfortable with it,
Right.
and what is the amount going to be for this next one?
We're at 1,000 people.
They're at 1,000 people, and the police are good with
Yeah.
that.
And you have a police detail also, right?
Yeah, we're gonna coordinate with them. We usually do that about 2 weeks before. to
Good,
Get
very
that all
important.
squared away.
Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Dotted your i's and crossed your t's. Good job.
What we'd be voting on is for the,
We are, well, did we or did we not vote on the 2 already?
well, we voted for, but I understand this is a new application for a new.
It's a new date, too.
New-
So, do we need to vote on this, Ryan, or did we already vote?
You need to take action on this matter with the date that they have proposed.
Okay, right, okay, that's fine.
I move we approve 20 October.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Krieger, seconded by Commissioner McCarthy.
And
All in
that'd be just
favor?
for the 2
Just for the 2 establishments, yep.
establishments, okay.
And what is the date, may I ask?
October 20th.
October 20th.
Same times, guys?
Yep,
2 o'clock?
yep.
Okay.
Good luck.
That was seconded by Commissioner McCarthy. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? No one? Guys, wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
Take care.
Proceeding with number 7, we have an application filed by an entity known as Loud de Cafe LLC, doing business as Loud de Cafe. Ricky Rasombath, LLC manager of an all-alcoholic beverage. He's requesting an all-alcoholic beverage restaurant license for premises at 108 Merrimack Street. It is requested that Ricky Rasombath be approved as manager of record for Loud de Cafe LLC. I have scheduled a legal notice to the Business Commission for tomorrow morning in the Little Sun for publication regarding this application. It's the applicant's responsibility to notify abutters touching it across the street and the church, school, and hospital within 500 feet. And I respectfully request the Commission ratify the ratification of the publication and the scheduled date for September 27th.
Motion by Commissioner Donahue, seconded by Commissioner McCarthy, to schedule a public hearing on the 27th. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
And last week, just to follow up on some business that was not taken care of late end of August, was Gabby Davis, Made in Lowell, had canceled her activities that were to be held on August 10th and August 24th pertaining to beer and wine, outside sales and service, and for live music, both events to have been taking place at Kerouac Park.
So be it.
That'll be it.
Place them on file. Move to adjourn by Commissioner Krieger, seconded by Commissioner Donahue. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Good evening, everyone.